So if you aren't going to be here in class on the 15th, so Tuesday the 15th, here's what you'll be missing. So we're going to start with vocabulary, and probably what I'll have you do is just wait until I post the key on Friday, and you can fill in all of the ones that you missed on Friday. Then we're going to finish up that Nearpod from yesterday. So that was in your language arts glossary. So you're going to open that back up. And then I have posted the notes. So you won't do it through Nearpod. You just go down to Freak the Mighty Introduction, scroll the whole way down to Freak the Mighty Glossary Terms. You can see the ones that you've missed. So we left off yesterday in class on hyperbole. So then you'll need to do illusion, foreshadowing, myth, folktale, theme, and archetype. You can watch the videos that go along with it. They would help you understand the terms a little bit more. I would encourage you to watch it for archetypes at the very least. That one is probably the most unfamiliar to you, so that would be a good one for you to familiarize yourself with. So that's for Freak the Mighty, wrapping up that. Then we're going to watch a video called What Makes a Hero. It's a video about the hero journey and how many stories follow the same path through. So the character gets called to adventure, leaves their ordinary world, goes on some sort of a quest, gets treasure as a reward, and then returns home. So this video is through Edpuzzle, and it's going to stop you and ask you 3 different questions. It's graded, it's 5 points, so take your time on the questions, and you can go back and check them, but it's only 5 points. So if you miss a couple, it's not the end of the world. Once we're finished with that, you're going to open up our kind of mini project on archetypes. So an archetype is a pattern that shows up in a whole bunch of different stories. So one type of archetype is a character archetype, and those are characters that show up in story after story after story. So they're ones like the hero, the villain, the wise sage, who's like an older character that gives advice, an outlaw, a trickster. So you're going to research that character, whichever one I assign to you, and you'll figure out, like in all stories, what does a wise sage typically do, or what role does a villain play? How does the hero interact with other characters? So you're going to research that character, and then you'll think of a famous character who fits that same archetype. So one from like a Disney movie or a Marvel movie. For tomorrow, the only thing you need to do is this first part. So you'll do your work in this character archetype template. So for tomorrow, you need to do the left side. You need to research the character type and figure out 5 bullet points explaining traits of that character type. So for now, you can ignore this other side. You can look at some examples. So here are some for a magician. So you can see like these are about magicians generally. So they're supernatural. They wish to have magic. They have they can be seen as visionaries, healers. They can sometimes be dishonest, or they might use their magic for good. So those are like traits of every magician, traits of every ruler, traits of every everman. So you can look at these examples to help you write yours. These different links down here you can use to help you find information. So if I assign you the wise sage, you can look through. And sometimes the terms are a little bit different, like the mentor or the sage. So these can help you get some things that you can write on the left side there. So maybe for the wise sage, I might say, it's usually somebody who's teaching them something. Their role is to guide the hero through the unknown. So those would be the sorts of things that you would put on the left side, different bullet pointed traits. Those need to be in a complete sentence. So for tomorrow, this is the only part that needs to be done, the left side, and we'll continue on the right side in class tomorrow. If you have any questions, shoot me an email or leave a private comment in the file, or send me a question through the contact